have 2 branches. We manage between the 2 branches a little over 100 properties. We've grown that over the past 2 years. We started with absolutely nothing 2 years ago, and we've built that up. So CFP has sort of grown with us as well. Prior to CFP, we were managing our properties using just sort of manual methods of Excel spreadsheets, etc. And as our portfolio grew, it then became unmanageable in that way. CFP allows us to provide statements and up-to-date rent information for all our clients at a touch of a button. CFP is extremely logical. It follows accounting guidelines, if you like, so money in, expenditure, money out. It's very straightforward to use. So in that way, it's very easy to integrate into the lettings and management environment that we operate. Initially, we had a number of different training sessions with CFP to introduce us to the software and to using the software. And if we ever needed any additional support, they've got a telephone line which during working hours they pretty much answer straight away. And if they can't answer a question, which is very rare, they will come back to us as soon as possible. We've never had an issue with them that we haven't been able to resolve on that day, usually within that hour. So we've always been able to get an answer to whatever question or support that we needed. CFP is an overall management tool for property, so it integrates in every part of an aspect of the spectrum of property management. I don't think it's possible for a modern lettings business to manage property without the use of some software, and CFP is as good as any and probably the best. We've checked prior to taking CFP on, we checked most of the other leading brands and the other pieces of software out there, and CFP consistently covered all the areas that we needed it to as a modern lettings agency. There's an awful lot going on a day-to-day basis, and if you're managing any number of properties, CFP can cope with that. CFP helps us to manage both commercial properties and block management, so that's management of blocks of flats, which is more commercial than residential in many aspects. We manage many blocks of offices, and CFP will help us maintain the service charge role there, billing the rents every month or every quarter, producing the rent statements that are needed. Commercial tenants, by and large, they don't pay their rent until they're formally requested that they should do. It's not like a residential tenancy where they need to pay every month. So we need to produce rent demands for them, and CFP can do that quickly, and it automatically emails them whenever we need to. The main element of CFP that has the biggest impact on our business is the invoicing and the preparation of landlord statements. It's taken all the time and hassle out of preparing those statements. It's made the job very easy. It collects the information from the tenancy with regards to rent and the timescales that rent needs to be paid into. It then automatically brings in any expenditure that we would have incurred over that month, including our fees as well. It then produces very clear VAT invoices with our VAT number on it and a sequential invoice number. So from an accounts perspective, CFP is an absolute dream.